Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Look at this C-Log tree from the Canon R6. It's flat, it's unsaturated, and it's ugly AF. Okay? So why not color correct on Photoshop, export the LUT and import it to Premiere Pro?
So let's create our own LUT. For a more cinematic look, I have here DJI with the C-Log as well, but let's start with this one. So the first thing that we're gonna do is take a screenshot of this bad boy. Windows Shift S, and let's take a screenshot of a good area here. It doesn't need to be perfect on the edges, we just need all the colors and the degrees and all of that, okay? So let's go to Photoshop, create new, the clipboard size, okay, create, and I'm gonna just paste the image here. So this to work properly, we have to remove all the layers that aren't adjustment layers. This layer 1 has to disappear. Just merge down, here we go. So this image now is just the background, and let's try to color grade this. And I will just pause the recording so you guys don't need to see what I am doing here, because this will be very basic. And here we have it, the before and after. What I really did, I just add a little bit of levels, simply as so, to have the most contrasty image as possible. Then I add a little bit of curves, so I want to crash a little bit the blacks and the mids and the highlights a little bit brighter. Then I add some color balance that wasn't really necessary, so I can delete it. Just a dash of saturation, and I guess we are done. But if you want, you can select the color picker over here and just select some areas, okay, of the skin, so you can be extremely rigorous about the skin color. And we can select here the SMIC color, and you can really color grade in extreme detail, because it's Photoshop, of course, the color of the skin, if you really want it. I don't want that, but let's remove those dots. Another thing that is very important is that you don't have any masks and any layers when you are done, okay? Because that won't work. You are forced to only use the adjustment layer. So let's go to File, Export, Corel Lookup Tables, and Medium. I found that it works pretty damn well, and I'm gonna just export in two formats, the 3DL and Cube, because Premiere Pro only reads these two formats, okay? And in the description, let's call this C-Log Nishka. Let me just copy this, okay? And I'm gonna just paste this on the folder that I created just to put this look here on my project. And I'm gonna name this file again C-Log Nishka, and save, and it will do its magic. And if I go to the files, here we are, our LUTs. How cool is this? So let's apply this in Premiere Pro. Let's go to the color panel. Here we are with the clip selected. Let's go to Creative, Browse, and open this bad boy. Now in Premiere Pro it looks way too intense, and I can just reduce a little bit the intensity. And another tip that you can use on color grading to check out if the colors are correct or not is just use the crop effect. Go to the program monitor to work properly, and I'm gonna just select here my face, and in Lumetric scopes you can see that this line here, it's what we call the skin colors, okay? And you can play a little bit with this to make sure that you have the correct color for your skin. Even if your screen is not calibrated, you can use that as well to calibrate the skin colors, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. And I need a dash of yellow and a dash of green. There we go, just a touch. And I see as well the creative, it's way too intense as well. And let's just delete the crop. And there we go, we have a very vibrant, as I did in Photoshop, color grade here. Now, I have other clips on this timeline that I want to apply this. I could just simply copy paste the Lumetri color, but that is a pain in the ass to do that on each clip. So what I'm gonna do is select this bad boy, cut, Ctrl X, and go here to the source. This will apply the effects on the source of the clip. So all the clips used on the timeline will be applied. So if I go here, paste, there you go. As you can see, there is that red icon under effects to say that there is some effect on the source of this clip. And if I check the other clips on this timeline, the color grade is applied. How cool is this? So I promise here with this drone shot a more cinematic look. So let's do that. So I just skip forward to this part so you guys won't get bored watching me really slowly edit the color of this image now. So I'm gonna show you the before and after. So this is a look that I put, but you can do whatever the look you want, okay? But I'm gonna show you what I did over here. So let me deactivate. So the levels, I just push a little bit the dynamic range a little bit wider. As you can see, the histogram now it's wider instead of crunch in the middle, okay? Now I added the curves as well, again removing a little bit the contrast because I want to simulate a wider dynamic range as cinema cameras has, okay? Then after I added a gradient map with this beautiful orange, and the gradient map is the adjustment layer is this bad boy over here, but you can see that I am selecting color. Some people really like to add soft light as well, okay? It depends on the taste, but for me, I added color and I reduced the fill to 20%. And finally, just to top it up a little bit of these curves, as you can see with the line like so. And I reduce a little bit the blues, so to push up a little bit the yellows on the sky. And let's add a little bit of blue here on the sea as so. How cool is that? And let's export this LUT to Premiere Pro and watch the clip. And here we have it on Premiere Pro, looking awesome. Maybe way too much. So do it at your own taste.
And there you go. So drop a like if you learned something, comment down below if you have any questions, and subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. I am Miguel, until next time, see ya.